Marcus, all the way over from Denmark.
Yeah.
Your first game, and oh my God, you picked one, didn't you, there today?
Absolutely, yeah. I'm so stoked, man. You can't even hear my voice. I've almost lost it, man. At the end of the game, I was in tears. I was genuinely in tears. It's so hard to put words on it because coming over, I expected obviously a loss against Liverpool. I was hoping to see United give a performance. I was hoping to see passion, and we fucking saw that. Oh, sorry, can I swear?
Oh, you're all right, mate. It's enough for today. You're allowed to.
Thank you. I saw passion, and I just saw passion that I have never seen from this team before. Not even last season against Barcelona. That game is one of the games that lives in my head with Ten Hag. But this game absolutely takes it. I cannot tell you, man. It was wild. The way that the substitutions worked was amazing from the coaching staff. The way that suddenly, when those substitutions were made, that something inside these players had just turned was amazing. I have never seen anything like that. It was like they unlocked the first 50.
It's hard to describe, isn't it? Like what happened.
Exactly, it's so hard to describe. I don't know if Klopp did something as a mistake. I don't think he did, as he did the substitutions that, in my opinion, make sense to make on his side. Ten Hag did the exact opposite. I was standing there. Why the hell is Hojlund going off? I know he's just come back from injury, and that's fair that he's coming back from injury. It's very important we nurture Hojlund, we keep him safe, especially with injuries. But I'm just standing there. It's against Liverpool, man. We need something up front. But the way that everything just played out with Ahmad coming on later on, and also just Anthony, it all worked. I don't know what magic fingers he did today, but he did something that just worked, and it was amazing.
That was it. Substitutes make a difference in a game. I felt like Liverpool got tired towards the end, but you've got to take your chances. Marcus Rashford didn't take the chances that he had, but he took one key one, which got us in the game level again for the second time. Thoughts on him right now? It's a tough one with Marcus. I think today he put a little bit more effort in. I feel like he had to put more effort in today. He got his goal as well. As fans were singing his name again. For you, do you feel like, looking from afar, that Marcus Rashford belongs here at Manchester United? I think it's time for change, personally.
So obviously there's been a lot of rumours about the PSG bid for him. I don't know if there's anything news on that. I haven't been looking into that as I've been here in Manchester, but I don't think it's time yet. Not yet. Obviously, if a big bid comes in, I think it could happen. But as all rumours are doing at the moment, it's just so Jim just doesn't seem to want to sell certain players. Scott McTominay, I've heard on the list, and I've heard Marcus Rashford on that list from what I've been reading online and hearing online. So I don't know if it is time. I personally think that it might be time because he's not playing like a player who is on 350k a week. He's not playing like that. It's a Sancho all over, honestly. Seeing the fact that, like, yes, last season he was absolutely amazing. He was, in my opinion, he was definitely on a Ballon d'Or list. He wasn't even on there, but he was on the list. And this season, I can't even see the same player. There's nothing from that player of last season, and it's so wild because it's an on and off with Rashford all the time. It's like every time he has a good season, this is a really bad season next season, then he turns on again, and he keeps doing that. I don't know why he does it, but I think there's something wrong with his mentality. So if we do plan to keep him, we have to make sure that the players that we buy and the players that we sell this season has the right mentality. And those people who have the wrong mentality in this club, which I could name you thousands at this point, even with like the staff and everything, because there's just so many people who does not have the mentality of winning. He needs to be surrounded with that. He needs to be surrounded with players who wants to win. He needs to be surrounded with players who, no matter what, is going to run for that ball and make that tackle that will prevent a goal. We saw some of that today from Rashford. I remember, I think we were like 12 minutes into the game. He made an absolute great tackle on, I can't remember who was on his side, but he did a great tackle.
It was a Scouser.
Yeah, and I saw the crowd just go up forward and clap at him, and it was amazing to see that, because that's not the Rashford that I remember from this season. I remember a lazy Rashford. I remember a Rashford who's been wasting chances like we did see today, but it's coming better. He's beginning to slowly look like that Rashford from last season, but he's not there yet.
Quickly before you go, just come in, step here a little closer. Your fellow countryman Rasmus, you've got to be proud of him, proud of how a young player like that has come to United, took his time to settle in, but he's looking like the real deal now. As a fellow Dane yourself, was he that player there for you over there in Italy, in Denmark? Was he that player that was going to be United quality? And how big can he be at Manchester United?
Like I mentioned to you the other day, obviously I know a little bit about him from before he was even on the radar, as I watch a lot of Danish football, and I know him from not only FC Copenhagen, where he came from, but also the place he came from before that, Brøndby. And to say that he can be the solution is an understatement. That mentality of that kid, there's nothing like that in this team. I genuinely believe that his mentality is one of the best in this club. He scores a hat-trick and loses. He's not going to be satisfied. He's not going to think, I did my job, the others did something. No, he's going to say, why didn't I score 4 goals? Why didn't I score 5 goals? And we need more of that. Obviously, we're seeing that with Garnacho at the moment. We're seeing it with Menu. But Hojlund, I think he's racing the others. Even if he's not scoring, like we saw today, he did some amazing through balls for a lot of players. He didn't get any service today. I don't think I saw a single cross actually land near Hojlund at all. But the fact that he was just there, occupying space, making space for others, getting that ball through to the players, it was crucial in this match. And yes, when he came off, obviously we did go ahead and win it afterwards, and we did see a new energy, but I don't believe that was anything to do with him. I believe that was just the substitution with Anthony, bringing the energy he did. And also the substitution that Liverpool did. I think they played right into the hands of us in many ways.
There you go, guys. Let us know what you think. Marcus said Rasmus Hojlund is the future and some. Marcus Rashford, don't sell him just yet. There is something there still. Drop your comments in below. We still beat this.